stop treating me and my mom like we're your family platoon?
Hey, leave Joyce out of this.
I wish you'd leave Joyce, like now!
Seeing this kind of family violence, and it's something you can have encountered as a player. I think we all know some people who got some difficulties, and you can have by yourself also. Here, the choice you're going to take will have consequences on the relation between Max and Chloe, but also about on her father.
Hey, you okay? Welcome to the real step-douches of Arcadia Bay. I'm sorry. For what? He would have been a bigger dick if he caught you in here.
David could seem very archetypal,
yes,
and
again, one dimension at the beginning, but then we are making
episode after episode, you can see that maybe he's very he's got his own reason to be like
issues.
this.
And I think not at any moment we are justifying the fact that he could hit Chloe or be how it is, but just showing a perspective that not everything is black or white. So we did a lot of research to be sure that we were dealing with those themes in a good way. Too much gamifying this, we could really maybe hurt some people. And if we are talking about issues those people have had and not making it right, it could be worse, and it couldn't be the opposite of what we wanted to do at first.
So here is a Kate character that you have met in the first episode, but not so much. And the episode 2 is really focused on Kate and Kate's story and Kate's difficulties. So,
but this scene is a good way again to how we try to advance the story about Kate, but also try to show more of the other characters, Victoria and Taylor. So we are continuing of what was shown about Victoria in episode 1, like of course that she's really a mean person, that she's harassing Kate because she makes fun of her. And so this kind of scene, yes, is we are really trying to advance the story, bring out more of the characters, and of course there is great cameras on it.
All over my face. Max Selfie thought she was a badass taking that picture.
We wanted really to talk about all the cyberbullying, the fact that it's quite difficult for a teenager nowadays to be connected as everyone is now. I think everyone has got a phone, is connected always.
We are using the text message a lot, and we are making fun with that. So we are really thinking about both sides of the social media.
On the other hand, you've got this dark aspect of internet, which could be really difficult to live. I think a lot of players could recognize some of them inside Kate, and we've received a lot of letters from players who say that helped us also to realize what they've been through. Yeah, we wanted to have this scene since the beginning. We are quite happy that we managed to keep it, and work with Square Enix was great for that. We managed to keep a lot of difficult scenes like this one. It's not only about talking about those themes, it's also to be sure that it's anchored inside our story. And here, of course, this experience and the Kate story will push Max to think about her power, to think about the consequences, to think about the relation with other characters.
That's actually the one time in the game where Max's power fails her. So when you arrive on the roof, you are really by yourself. You have to talk Kate out of jumping, and this was also the second part of what we wanted to do with this theme, is to show that if you care to the people you like, you can help them, and that's basically what Max has to do at this moment, is really to care about Kate, to show her that she knows her, that she's her friend, and to really take out of jumping. I think that's something that was interesting on writing all these scenes, and is even in episode 1, Kate was written as somehow as some type of archetype. She's a bit religious. She's for abstinence. She has this basically pro-life ideas. So maybe some of the players could think that she's boring character, but the way we evolved her and write her in the other episode, we really wanted to show that even if you go past the first appearance of someone, that's something that you might feel not interesting or different to you, you can find really good things and interesting things in each person. And I was really happy the way that the community reacted to Kate as a character.
We didn't want to gamify this kind of scene.
We still have to have rules for how the things, even if it needs to be really in the background and for the player to not to see those rules. But in the end, we still need to create the scene with the scripting and a way to make it work. So it was really hard to find the good balance to make it feel the more transparent as possible for the player and just find a good way to have the feeling that it's really a dialogue between Max and Kate. And it was a really hard one to write. There is a lot of branches, there's a lot of variations, and I think even in the voice recording it took a really long time. It was one full session just for Hannah and Diane who plays Kate. It was really important for us to keep this going after in the other episode and not just okay, we have done the scene and so no, we go to the following of the game.
I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many
we wanted
students from
to
Blackwell
talk about this theme of euthanasia, but to find a way to talk about it that would be respectful for any sort of position, because it was really important to not try to say this is right, this is wrong, and to let the player really see how he wants to play this scene at this moment based on what he felt for the situations, for Chloe, for her parents and everything. And that was that was not easy to find this balance when doing that.
And again, it's because it's interactive and it's a video game that this scene is so strong. I think if you just see a scene and just okay, this is the director point of view and that's it, I accept it or not. But here it will be your choice. You really have to take your time and think about it before making your choice. So
and we've seen all kind of reactions. We've seen players who immediately say, no, I can't do it. Or other players who immediately accept what Chloe is asking. Of course, it's Chloe, I'm accepting. And a lot of others were hesitating for 5-10 minutes or so. And I think that we've been, I like that we did that, but we've been a bit mean to the player because we give them a third choice of maybe I cannot take any choice on this, but then you have still to take a choice. Yeah. But I think it was strong because it was, what we wanted to do with that is to show that at a point you have to take responsibility for your actions and decide something. You cannot get an easy way out.